Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Recap for Wednesday, January 14th, 2026. In today's program, we dive into market movements across indexes, sectors, technology, and more, focusing on crypto, currencies, and commodities. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. In today's stock market indexes recap, we'll start with key highlights. The S&P 500 index closed at 6,928.41, down 35.34 points. Despite a strong positive trend, it dropped for the second consecutive day. Meanwhile, the S&P 400 MidCap index climbed to a new all-time high with a close of 3,475.12, continuing its 5-day winning streak. The market breadth shows a positive trend despite today's mixed closing. The Russell 2000 index stood out with 1,219 advancers against 631 decliners, closing at a new all-time high. The Nasdaq Composite Index, despite a downward close, saw more advancers over a week than decliners. Shifting to returns, the Dow 30 Index posted a 2.26% year-to-date return, holding firm despite today's decline. Yet the Russell 2000 Index outshines with a year-to-date return of 6.84%, highlighting robust momentum. Today's best-performing sectors were dominated by momentum. The energy sector closed up by 2.2% to 739.16, marking a one-year high. Both consumer defensive and real estate maintained their positive streaks, closing up for 5 consecutive days under strong upward volatility. On the downside, the consumer cyclical sector led declines with a 1.7% drop. Notably, the technology sector experienced a 1.4% downturn following a downward breakout from 4 days of flat prices, reflecting mixed trends. Globally, Mexico and South Korea achieved all-time highs. Mexico's upward surge of 1.9% saw it reaching 73.38. South Korea recorded a similar percentage rise, showing an upward breakout following 3 days of sideways movement. Reviewing returns, South Korea exhibits a noteworthy month-to-date return of over 12.77%. Meanwhile, Brazil sustains a strong positive trend, with a 4.37% month-to-date return, showing both resilience and momentum in global beams. In the technology sector today, all the major stocks showed a downward trend. Apple closed at 259.96, down by 1.9 in an ongoing flat movement. Alphabet remains on a very strong positive trend despite a slight decrease to 336.31. Amazon fell significantly by 5.95 to end at 236.65, while Meta Platforms dropped 15.57 closing at 615.52, both marking 3 consecutive days of losses. Meanwhile, Nvidia saw a downward breakout, decreasing by 2.67 to 183.14 after being relatively flat.
Checking out crypto. I'm Timothy Satoshi. Bitcoin is surging today with a current price of $97,668.55, up by 2,284.32. It is showing strong upward momentum with a mixed positive trend over the last 4 days. Ethereum is also climbing with a current price of $3,378.1, increasing by 54.63. BNB is maintaining a steady upward trend, currently at 945.73, gaining 2.76. Meanwhile, Solana is at 147.37, up by 1.93. Finally, Dogecoin is bucking the trend, down slightly at 0.1477, a drop of 0.00044. In terms of returns, Bitcoin is currently leading with a week-to-date return of 7.48%. Ethereum follows closely behind with 8.32% for the week. BNB boasts a solid return of 4.71% for the week. Solana offers a 5.64% gain over the same period. Interestingly, Dogecoin shows significant month-to-date gains, with a 26% increase despite today's dip.
For a look at foreign exchange, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The US dollar-euro is currently at 0.8585, down slightly, reflecting a continuation of its strong positive trend against the euro over the past days. Meanwhile, despite a flat movement, the greenback shows mixed performance against the British pound, now priced at 0.7442. In Japan, the dollar's very strong upward trend against the yen is accompanied by notable volatility, with a current value around 158.5190. The Swiss franc sees the dollar at 0.8002, holding a positive trend amid flat price movements. Finally, the dollar against the Australian dollar sits at 1.4956, illustrating a mixed downtrend despite stagnant price changes.
I'm Max Profit, along with our AI hosts Timothy Satoshi and Victoria Cashmore. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check in weekdays after 4 p.m. New York time for daily market reports with in-depth stock, index, sector, crypto, currency, and commodity coverage. Thanks for watching.